is currently 6:45. Finally our travel day to New York. I'm knackered. I feel like I've had like the worst sleep last night. So we were supposed to go to Florida last week, and I've had this like overwhelming feeling last night that we were gonna get our flight were gonna get cancelled due to weather. So we all had an advisory that the flight might be cancelled or postponed because of the snowstorm in America. So for like last night I've just not slept. Like I say, 6:45. We aren't due to land till in New York till 10:30 tonight UK time. I don't know how much of a long day today's gonna be. I'm gonna go wake Matthew up in 15 minutes, but I thought I'd just start this vlog off somewhere. Because if I have this camera in his face when he wakes up, he won't be happy. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this coffee. I've also remembered last night before I went to sleep, I didn't download anything on my iPad because I can't clip with them screens on the aeroplane. So I've just downloaded the full season of The Traitors New Zealand because we watched the final last night, so I was a little bit obsessed. So I've just downloaded all of that, and then at least I'll have that to watch for 4.5 hours. Hopefully I can get a little sleep in. Probably not because the plane's a really uncomfy long haul. But yeah, just gonna have my black coffee, finish this, and then go and wake him up. Buying an aftershave? No. You said you were going to buy one.
Flying.
Oh, that's nice. Show me that. Bring me that thing that you just sprayed. Oh god, that's nice, that. That is a nice one, that one. Oh, what's that?
By the fireplace.
Oh god, that's good.
Right, get a thing of that because I like that. £100.
Not bad.
Watching Vicky on Snapchat. Don't know what she's saying, but yeah, we're all checked in. Kim's just gone to the toilet. I was coming back now. We're gonna go find somewhere for a drink now, I think, and then go out and have a smoke. But there is a Joe and the Juice, so I think I'm gonna get a tuna Cado or tuna Cardo. And we're in the Evergreen Bar and Brasserie, and I'm gonna get an Aperol Spritz. Lighting is blocking it out. I'm gonna get an Aperol Spritz. What are you getting?
An Aperol Spritz as well.
£14. 14 British pound for an Aperol Spritz. 28 quid for 2 Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, if it's due for 2 for £40 anywhere else.
Yeah, that's good. But
What prices?
that's what we're doing.
Cheers. Matthew, how long have we been delayed?
An hour and a half?
An hour and a half. And we're finally getting on it, guys. Right, so after an hour and a half delay, we are finally on our way. Aren't you just happy to be getting on it?
Yeah. Right, so the last clip you will have seen was us walking to the gate, and then it's obviously cut to us, clearly not on an aeroplane and clearly not in New York. We're at home. To cut a long story short, we got to the gate. Half an hour later, we got told the flight was cancelled. Go home. No alternative arrangements will be made. This is what we were told there and then, in that moment. No one from actual Aer Lingus actually there either. It was just someone that works for the airport. Do you want to give them a breakdown of what has actually happened with this 2 weeks?
Yes, so we basically had 2 weeks booked, a week in Florida, a week for New York. A few days a few days before we were coming to Florida, we were packing our cases, and you just wanted me to just double check the luggage allowance, just because we had a few different flights and we knew there were different luggage allowances, but we didn't want to go over. When we went to Benidorm in summer, we ended up going over. We didn't want to have to pay. It's only that when I went onto my booking to look at the luggage allowance, I'd noticed that the dates of the holiday had changed, but I hadn't had an email, because I'm quite good at checking emails and stuff. Cut a long story short, they had moved our flight from Saturday to the Monday.
We just ended up cancelling that one, didn't we?
We just ended up cancelling it, just because everything we had pre-booked we had lost anyways. We didn't want to spend any more money. Thought, right, we'll just do a week in New York. So then, yesterday we were obviously gone to Manchester Airport, checked in, everything was going fine. We were sat having a few Aperol Spritz, weren't we? We kept getting pushed back, delayed.
First it were an hour, then it were 45 minutes, then half an hour, and in your mind you're thinking, we're getting closer.
Yeah.
You know, they told us it was because of staff reasons, so we're thinking, they must be just on the way or whatever.
Yeah, they're getting some stuff for us.
The plane were there as well. The aeroplane was there.
Yeah. End up the last clip, like I say, you would have seen, was that it told us to go to gate, so we obviously went straight to the gate. And then, we were there for about half an hour. You ended up going back upstairs, didn't you, for a bit? Because we weren't going anywhere anytime soon. It said the next lot of information were at 4 o'clock. And then, at 4 o'clock they came over, didn't they, and said that unfortunately the flight's cancelled, they've got no staff for the plane. We've obviously since found out, haven't we, that you've seen this morning that the staff were there. They did have staff, but apparently the staff
refusing to get on the plane.
The staff were striking because Aer Lingus is pulling out of Manchester at the end of Feb. So they were striking, because they're losing their jobs. So then, we basically got told that we'd have to go back through passport control and go get our luggage and to go home. It's only that while we were queuing we basically have to go back through the gate that you're going to get on the plane to, but then they direct you to arrivals. We were queuing there, that I thought, let me just check my emails, and Aer Lingus had emailed us to say they're trying to make alternative arrangements, they're going to try and put us on a different flight, it might include a connecting flight, etc, etc. They hadn't told any customers that over the Tannoy system. So we'd made the agreement that we were going to just go grab our luggage and then go up to customer services to see what was going on. We didn't want to leave the airport in case they'd put another flight on later on that day. Even though there were no flights to New York, we just didn't know if they were going to put one on for us. They might have connected us to Dublin, whatever. Ends up we've gone up to customer service, didn't we? And then 2 women were lovely. Said, you're already booked on the flight on Monday.
Connecting flight to Dublin. So we fly at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to Dublin.
And then...
Is it 10 or 11?
No,
10 o'clock we fly to Dublin. So we're going to be getting to the airport for about 6, I think, aren't we? Just because of
we need a lift, basically,
Yeah. And then we connect, is it about an hour and 45 minutes? 2 hours later, we then fly from Dublin to Newark Airport in New York, which actually is closer than JFK.
And also we can do the pre-security screening at Dublin.
So hopefully that takes a bit of stress away from what we would have had yesterday at the flight, gone ahead and try to find any positive that we can.
So,
a lot of stressful day yesterday, man.
Yeah, do you know what it is? We got home last night because we had to get the train back from Manchester. We were absolutely knackered. We'd both felt like we'd been on an 8-hour flight. You know, when you come home and you're jet lagged and you're knackered, we were so exhausted. Bear in mind, we hadn't really done much, but you know what travel days are like. They're exhausting as it is. But yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the next clip you're going to see after this is of us in Times Square tomorrow night. Fingers crossed, third time lucky. So yeah, hopefully. The next clip you're going to see is us in Times Square. We made it.
God, it's cold, isn't it?
Absolutely freezing.